Hi folks, welcome back. This is hole number 3. It's a par 3 for the Gridiron tournament, rookie division. It's some people have a hard time with this hole, but I find it fairly easy as long as you play it the right way. There's lots of different ways to play this hole. You can do a rough bump on the left side or the right side depending on the wind. Wind always plays a factor in how you're going to do a setup of your ball. How I did this shot, seeing we got tailwind here. It's basically I set the target up so it's just above that sand trap. So the white part, if you look at the outer edge of the white target there, what I do is I have it touching the sand trap on the left hand side. On the right hand side ain't quite as important, but you pretty much want it to touch as well. So basically you're not doing much with it at the start. All you're doing is moving it back just a hair. And if you watch your ball guide will be lined up fairly close to straight at the hole at that point. And what you want to do is you want to give it one top spin, one right spin. As you can see, I fell short on this particular shot. I felt I was going to be over because I've shot this shot lots of times before, and I had a 5-mile-an-hour wind here, a 5.1. So a 5.1 mile an hour wind should be plenty. I've taken the shot with a 2.8 wind with 1 and about a quarter, 1 and a third top spin, and got a hole in one several times. So I figured with a 5 top spin, I wouldn't need 1 and a quarter, 1 and a third top spin, but apparently I guess I did. So the wind doesn't affect the ball that much on this particular hole, probably because it's severely uphill. And as well as that, I can't believe, I can't remember if we give it 10, added 10%. I believe we did. We added 10% to an adjustment, wind adjustment. As much as you wouldn't believe, it does play downhill on the first particular bounce. So you add 10%, line the target up so it just touches the sand trap there, give it one top, one right, and add 10% to the wind, so this would be like 5.6 or whatever. Then you move your target and take a shot, and away you go. That's it. Hole number 3, par 3. Catch you on hole number 4. Bye.